of glass ceilings, a presidency of firsts. He was the first president to be impeached twice. He was the first president to have his home raided by the FBI. And now he's the first president to be indicted. On Tuesday, he'll be hauled in, fingerprinted, and have his mugshot taken. Why is this happening? Well, Trump does have a unique way of making people lose their minds.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
But perhaps more importantly, Trump is the first president to take on permanent Washington. In 2017, Donald Trump dropped on D.C. like a nuclear bomb. A president was finally challenging the bureaucrats who pulled the levers of our government. Permanent Washington then hit Trump with everything they had: investigations, impeachments, and leaks to the useful idiots in the press who cosplay like they speak truth to power, but instead carry the water for the powerful. 2020 comes around and they hide Hunter Biden's laptop right before an election, only pulling back the curtain after Joe Biden slips into the White House. Now Trump's back on the campaign trail, promising, in fact, to end the Ukraine war within 24 hours. Nope, says permanent Washington. So a district attorney in New York that almost no one has heard of cobbles together a Frankenstein prosecution to take down his party's biggest political enemy. The two star witnesses, a disbarred lawyer, and a porn actress, both with a lot to gain. Stormy Daniels is getting rich off Trump's indictment. In fact, she's selling merchandise like T-shirts, posters, and sex toys. Use promo code STORMY for 50% off. The only person with less credibility than Stormy is the district attorney, Alvin Bragg. His number one campaign issue was arresting Trump.
A lot of people are wondering, whoever has this job, are they going to convict Donald Trump?
Look, that is the number one issue. I'm the candidate in the race who has the experience with Donald Trump. I was the chief deputy in the attorney general's office. We sued the Trump administration over 100 times.
And you believe it should happen?
I believe we have to hold them accountable.
It's the number one issue: not arresting murderers, not stopping subway attacks. Get Trump. And now Bragg has delivered on his promise. He'll now be in the history books. All Bragg had to do was destroy everything that separates us from a third world country. But the media says this case is rock solid. No one is above the law.
A sign that even someone who was once the most powerful person on the planet is not above the law.
No one is above the law.
No one should be above the law.
That no one is above the law.
How do they do that? One hive mind. A misdemeanor that is well past its statute of limitations. In fact, what the case may be is that Alvin Bragg is beyond the law. And Nancy Pelosi, for that matter, is someone that cares nothing for the law. She says Trump is guilty until proven innocent. She tweeted, quote, "The grand jury has acted upon the facts and the law. No one is above the law, and everyone has a right to a trial to prove innocence." To prove innocence, flipping the American standard of justice on its head. A country where you are innocent until proven guilty, turned, when it comes to Donald Trump, by Nancy Pelosi. Can we use that standard, that same standard for the Clintons? How about the Bidens? What about the Pelosis? Why don't you prove you're not insider trading, Nancy? America hasn't, in the past, worked that way. That is, I guess, the way it will work in the future. If you challenge permanent Washington, they dance in the streets after spilling your blood.
I am not usually here on a Thursday night, but, you know, things happen. Deep breath, everybody.
The J in Donald J. Trump now stands for jail. That's right. It's historic and it's funny. It's very, very funny.
Stormy Daniels was like, oh, so this is what it feels like to be satisfied.
Today, I am feeling a little extra American. I didn't know it would feel this good.
Come on!
I called it. Did you? We feel good.
It really is a celebration of the law.
I have such a little juicy nugget. The judge that presided over that case where the Trump family was found guilty is the same judge presiding over Donald Trump's 30 counts.
Oh.
I mean, that smile tells you all you need to know. This isn't about the law. It's about those people and their glee. Former FBI Director James Comey as well, very happy. Why? Comey, of course, kicked off the Russia investigations, and he could never get that to stick. And now he says it's a very, very good day. You see, Bragg has finished what Comey started. Two very different cases, but the same goal. Take down the biggest threat to permanent